It's Christmas time. Oh, hello everybody. It's me, Chris Smith, and today I'm here to review Once Upon a Mattress, the show that I recently saw at the Ahmanson Theatre in Los Angeles, direct from its Broadway revival transfer. This was very, very rare that a show that was playing on Broadway would then immediately come to Los Angeles. So, with most of the cast intact. We were very lucky. We have Sutton Foster leading the way in this musical. Now, you might be wondering, what is Once Upon a Mattress? Well, it's a musical comedy with music by Mary Rodgers, lyrics by Marshall Barer, and book by J. Thompson, Dean Fuller, and Marshall Barer. It opened off Broadway back in 1959 and then moved to Broadway. And it is a retelling of Hans Christian Andersen's The Princess and the Pea. You remember about the girl who, if she's a true princess, she would be able to feel a pea under all those mattresses. There were like 20 mattresses stacked up. And this queen does not really want her son to find a wife. And we were very blessed because we had Ana Gasteyer in the cast. Let me get out. Oh, and look, my favorite, these things fall out, when you go to the show. At this performance, the role of the Nightingale of Samarkand will be played by Sarah Michelle Lindsay. Wouldn't it have been funny if Sarah Michelle Gellar had played the role? Okay, so this is an adaptation by Amy Sherman-Palladino, of Gilmore Girls and Bunheads with Sutton Foster, and Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Okay, now look, here is the inside of the program. Of course, we don't have the playbill, like I like at the Pantages Theater. They do these bigger ones, which are just unwieldy, I think. But oh well. So it was downtown at the Ahmanson Theatre. I saw it in December, if you can believe it. And look, it's February, and I'm just now doing the review. I'm sorry, y'all. We've had a month, haven't we? January. Here's the interior. This is with, as we said, Sutton Foster, Michael Urie, Ana Gasteyer. We had Kevin Del Aguila, Daniel Breaker, Ben Davis, Oyoyo Joy, and David Patrick Kelly as the king. So here is the cast. This show is a lot of fun. I had never seen Once Upon a Mattress. I remember one time when I went to New York, it was right around the time that Sarah Jessica Parker, was doing a revival. And you remember Carol Burnett did the original, and it really put her on the map. And then Sarah Jessica Parker, before Sex and the City, did the revival. And I didn't go to see it for some reason. Just had a lot of shows to see. But, so, here is everyone. Now, David Patrick Kelly, from Twin Peaks, he was also in that production of Into the Woods that everybody loved. He played the narrator. So here's the cast. Very talented group. Who's the director on this, everyone? It was directed by Lyre de Bossonet. How do you say Lyre de Bossonet's last name? It's choreographed by Lauren Lautaro and the music supervision is by Mary Mitchell Campbell. And it played at the Ahmanson Theatre from December 10th to January 5th. It was a marvelous little Christmas and Hanukkah present for us, because this show, and it had lots of children in the audience, families. I must say I was very impressed by the energy of the show and how funny it was, because I really didn't know what to expect. I'm sure of course, we've all seen clips of when Carol Burnett sang, "I've always been shy, shy." In fact, there's a book called Shy about Mary Rogers that I keep wanting to get. And so Amy Sherman-Palladino added to the book for 2024. But this has had many productions over the years. Broadway in 1959, a U.S. tour in 1960, the West End also in 1960. There was a television version in 1964 and 1972. 1996 was the Broadway revival. That was with Sarah Jessica Parker. Another television event in 2005. Encores did it in 2024, and then of course it went to Broadway, and then now this in Los Angeles. So this says, so Princess Winifred, the Woebegone, is known by her nickname Fred. She's the 13th princess tested by the Queen, because the Queen is giving these very difficult tests to find a bride for her son, and she does not want anyone to pass, which is terrible. And she comes from the marshland and is brought to the castle by Sir Harry. She is slightly childlike and much less refined than the rest of the castle's residents. This is all on Wikipedia, so you know it's true. The son is Prince Dauntless the Drab, and the queen is Queen Agravain, and her husband is King Sextimus the Silenced. He's a cursed husband of Queen Agravain and the father of Prince Dauntless. And he's a very good friend of the jester and the minstrel. He cannot speak and communicates via pantomime before he speaks at the end, spoiler alert, and allows for Dauntless and Winifred to be married. So, not to give anything away, but The Princess and the Pea, it is a fun evening. I love the design of this poster. Look, of course, I had to have a poster which hangs in my living room. Look how glorious, everybody. I love the music by and the lyrics by and all this on each mattress. No mattress is wasted. They all have something. The bottom one even has Hudson Theatre, where it played in this Broadway run. And it was a short run. It wasn't supposed to be a long-term thing. So I think it was successful. And I love the magnet. So I bought the magnet, and I got the poster. My friend Caitlin Burry, who I mention a lot. We're going to have her on this show because she gets mentioned a lot on this show. She went with her mother like a week after I went, and they got me look, it's a flower that Sutton Foster herself threw into the audience, and I have it crushed in this bag, and I'm going to put it in a book forever. So Sutton Foster touched this. We love Sutton Foster. Sutton Foster is now with Hugh Jackman. a little I won't say scandal, but they were each married, but met and fell in love while doing The Music Man. It happens, y'all. Sometimes people fall in love in different ways and at different times. So it's very interesting. I've always watched a lot of soap operas, so I'm not here to judge. But I think they're a very interesting couple, and we all love Hugh Jackman, don't we? But this is not. This is just to discuss. We're not here to talk about scandal or controversy or gossip. We'll do that later on another show, another episode. But yes, so I love this poster. I love the yellow. And she actually does do this position. My Lord, that would kill me. It would not be possible. Look, this is interesting. So in this, and it really does look very much like Sutton Foster. And then look how different it is from her position on the program. Isn't that fun? Wonder why they put her in a more modern outfit. It's just like they took a little picture of her and threw it up there. But this is definitely the illustrated version. Just something to remember. I can't recommend that you go see it because it just did the encores and then Broadway and then Los Angeles. It was not a touring production, so it's over. I just had to talk about it for posterity's sake. But it was the perfect little Christmas season type thing for me to go to because everything was just so fun and happy. It was performed with one 15-minute intermission. Here's some more of the interior. You can find these things online. People are so kind to put pictures up. Here are the musical numbers. A lot of the music I was not familiar with. I know that I bought that cast recording of Sarah Jessica Parker. I don't think I have the original, and I am a very big Carol Burnett fan. Other than Shy and that song, They Lived Happily, Happily, Happily Ever After, that Winifred sings. Those were really the only two songs that I recognized. And yes, Sutton Foster. All of these. But I was really surprised. I liked all the music. Thought they were peppy, fun songs. And I was very happy to see this. I'm sorry that I didn't get to talk about it while it was still playing. Then I would have said, go downtown to see Once Upon a Mattress. And but it was pretty crowded the night that I went. Lots of children chattering, getting up, running around their aisle, their row. My goodness. But so, yes, if you ever get a chance to see another version, I'm sure someone will perform it. Once Upon a Mattress is a fun show, and it's a good old-fashioned musical. Thank you, Mary Rogers. Okay, and we will come back next time, talk about another thing I'm about to see in a week or two. I'm seeing Sondheim's Old Friends with Bernadette Peters and Leah Salonga, so I'm excited about that. Also down at the Ahmanson. So until then, we'll be seeing you. Do 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 do. It's Christmas time.